Maybe I should do my intro when I'm already cute. Yeah, I'll do my intro when I'm already cute. Welcome back to my channel. Hey. Now, those of you who have been around for a while know that it is a yearly tradition on this channel for me to share my goals for the upcoming year with you all. So I will be sharing those goals with you all today while I do my makeup and take down my hair. But before we get into today's video, please make sure that you are subscribed and be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload another video. And if you enjoyed today's video, I would greatly appreciate if you gave me a thumbs up because it really helps to support my channel. Now, while getting ready, we are not going to really delve into products just because my routine and none of the products have really changed. But if you are interested in any of the products that I used here today, be sure to shop via the links down below in the description box because it also helps to support my channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now, if you are interested in hearing about any of my goals for the upcoming year or seeing me create this look, keep on watching. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera because my brows are a struggle, and the fact that my brows are a struggle actually ties into my first goal for the year, so let me go ahead and speed through that. My first goal is probably literally everybody's goal going into the new year, and that's to save some money. People that know me in my everyday life know that I am a cheapskate, but every now and then, especially if I'm feeling down at any minor inconvenience, adds to cart. So what I've been doing to kind of prepare myself for, being a little bit more disciplined with my money in the new year is I'll add something to my cart and sleep on it. So that way, if I'm still thinking about it and I still want it the next day, then that means, at least for me, that it's something that I actually want. And it's something that I'm actually going to use. Implementing this little rule for myself where I sleep on something before I purchase it has been very beneficial to me and my Chase card. Completely restricting myself has never, and I mean never, been beneficial to me. And so having this balanced approach of, let's add it to cart and see if we want it the next day or even the day after that, and then purchasing it, has been a good move. I also find that this approach helps me find a bit more balance when it comes to treating myself because for the most part, I don't. I am all gung-ho when it comes to buying gifts or just being thoughtful to other people, but when it comes to myself and splurging on myself, a lot of times I'll feel guilty for it. And again, I think the balanced approach is going to be effective in me not feeling guilty for buying myself nice things from time to time. So all of that to say, I think my goal in 2023 is to just not only be intentional with my money, but to also be balanced in how I approach my money. Completely restricting myself is not the answer. Splurging on everything I want is also not the answer. So finding that balance between splurging on myself from time to time and also saving to have a secure and stable life. Another goal that I have of mine going into the new year is to advocate for myself more. I am a recovering people pleaser. I have already started taking these steps in my professional life, but most especially in my personal life, I have to speak up for myself more. A lot of times, at least for me in my life, especially professionally, for the sake of being a team player, you just gotta grit and bear things that are uncomfortable or aren't really beneficial to you. And in 2023, I just don't want to do that anymore. There are a lot of times where things are inconvenient, and instead of speaking up, I, just stick it out. And why do I do that? Why am I going out of my way to make things work for other people and not myself? Not in 2023. In 2023, Alexis has to make sure that Alexis is good. And then if Alexis is good, then Alexis can take care of other people. It's kind of like that. Is it a rule or regulation or suggestion, I guess, when you're on an airplane to make sure that you put your mask on first before you try to help someone else put their mask? I guess it's that type of approach. If something doesn't work for me, isn't beneficial to me, or just doesn't make me feel comfortable or happy, then I need to be okay with saying, maybe we should try a different approach. And that goes for anything and everybody. Always trying to compromise or just be the bigger person it's goddamn exhausting. So in 2023, when they go low, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. Bottom line being, I just have to champion for myself more. Sometimes that's gonna look like my phone being on do not disturb. Sometimes that's gonna look like me not wasting my time with no advice and leaving you exactly where you are. And sometimes that's gonna look like me saying no. This is so much blush. Like I'm saying no to all of this blush that I just put on. Another goal of mine in the new year is to stop procrastinating. I have been a chronic procrastinator practically all of my life. And the reason that I tell myself that I procrastinate is because I work best under pressure. But if you ask anyone that knows me in my actual regular life, I get overwhelmed and flustered extremely easily. And you know why I get flustered and overwhelmed? Because I procrastinate. Like I always say, I really am my own problem. So to help me on my procrastination improvement journey, I have already picked up my planner for the new year. I have been a planner babe for years, but the pandemic definitely had all of us on our asses and, you know what I'm saying, just kind of floating by the seat of our pants, but I can't live like that no more. I'm too damn old. I have got to get some structure and some organization back in my life so that way I can be my best self. Am I going to completely stop procrastinating? Realistically, probably not. But I do want to make a conscious effort at just being better overall with my time management. Another goal that I want to work on in the new year is to compliment people more. I think that once you have built relationships and become familiar with people, a lot of times we just assume that they know exactly what we're thinking. And a lot of times that is just not the case. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, multiple people under multiple different contexts have told me that I'm not very affirming. And again, that just goes to me assuming people just know how I feel or how I think about them. And I need to stop assuming that. The older that I get, the more that I grow, the more that my relationships develop, I have to be more vocal about how I feel about people. There is absolutely nothing wrong with me just randomly blurting out to my friend, bitch, you look good. There's absolutely nothing wrong with me telling a stranger in Target that I like her outfit. There's also absolutely no reason I can't tell a server or a hostess that I think they have a beautiful smile. Like, we're going to compliment people more in 2023. And that's just that on that. I did not plan on showing you all how I take down my hair, but here we are. Last but not least for my list of goals for the new year is to get out of my own head. I almost always have a working list of thoughts and ideas, and a lot of times before I can even start to develop the idea, I'm already shooting myself down. And in 2023, I just need to have the audacity of a mediocre white man, because why am I selling myself short all of the time? Why do I always feel like, that'll never work, or nobody will understand that, nobody will be on board with that? Why do I always think like that? Why do I find myself often so afraid to branch out and to try new things? And I think that just comes with the overall anxiety I have when it comes to the unknown or not knowing what to expect, which is crazy because there's a huge part of me that absolutely hates being boring and predictable. I just can't seem to find a happy medium between being extremely boring and predictable or randomly popping out without saying anything. There just has to be a better way. I just feel like I owe it to myself to believe in myself. As a person, as a woman, as a fully grown, tax-paying citizen, I have come so far. So why do I feel like I need to just kind of stop there and just stay where I'm at just because it's familiar and comfortable? Nah, we can't just stop. I owe it to myself to just keep pushing and to keep fighting for things that I want. Even when it gets hard and I'm complaining or I feel like giving up, I just have to have faith and trust the process. If I'm being honest with you all, in 2022, I have been fighting for my life. So in 2023, instead of fighting for my life, I just want to live it. In the new year, I just want to have joy and peace and stability, and one way or another, I'm going to have that. So folks, I am finally done getting ready and sharing some of the goals that I have going into the new year with you all. Make sure you all drop down in the comments and let me know some of your goals going into the new year. Do we have any in common? I'm sure saving money is on all of y'all's list. On your way to watching another video of mine, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please be safe. Happy new year, and I'll catch you in the next one. Oh God, y'all not finna worry me in 2023.